Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for Grow My Bag TV. Doing this early video because there is tremendous news going on. Fidelity's Bitcoin spot ETF has been spotted on the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation's website under the ticker symbol FBTC. And that's huge. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting huge uptick today. Over the next few days, I'm expecting there to be huge uptick as people rush to get in on Bitcoin. Not to mention how much is actually going to be raised for other altcoins. So I'm expecting tremendous surges. You're already seeing Solana up 15%. Normally, when you see an uptick like that, you expect a pullback. Given everything that's going on right now, I don't know that there's going to be a pullback. We also got jobs numbers in. Those jobs numbers were tremendous. What did we see? Oh, 199,000 jobs created. The unemployment rate drops from 3.9% to 3.7%. What does that say? It says that the Fed has more than enough reason just to stay where everything is right now. Doesn't mean necessarily that there's going to be a soft landing. Why? Because people are not paying attention to everything. There have been massive layoffs over the past month, meaning December. So January's numbers could come in quite differently. So we've got to be paying attention to that, not just go by a single month's numbers, which makes the Fed's job quite busy. Now, if you continue to look at those numbers, you sit back and you say, well, we've got those numbers coming in. We've got good numbers in November. We've got December numbers that will come out in January. They're not going to do anything right now. The rate isn't going to go up. The rate's not going to go down. It's going to be unchanged. Now, with the economy slowing, not being as hot as I expect in January, when those numbers come out, I think that they're not necessarily going to lower rates, but I think the start of rate lowering is going to start sooner than expected. Why? Because the economy is really slowing down. Now, some people will say, oh, but doesn't that mean the economy is in trouble? No, the economy is exactly where we need it to be. It's starting to stabilize and come down and recalibrate. That's actually what we need. Now, if you're smart enough as an investor to start paying attention to things, car prices are coming down, used car prices are coming down, housing prices are coming down. There's a lot going on. There's a bill out there right now that's saying that the United States does not want hedge funds owning single family homes. That would wind up putting, over the next 10 years, putting homes back on the market. These are the things we should be paying attention to. I'm sorry, my lips are a little dry. So as we pay attention to this stuff, we should be saying to ourselves, there are opportunities that are going to be out there that weren't out there before. So what I strongly suggest is go over your complete portfolio, stocks, bonds, options, real estate holdings, everything that you have, and start to do a performance analysis. You should actually be doing that on a rolling monthly thing, right? Rolling monthly schedule. But start to take a deeper look at your performance for each one of the pieces of your portfolio, including crypto. Now, with regard to crypto, I'm actually starting to pay attention to what I'm in and what I'm not in. I recently looked at somebody's portfolio and they were too heavy on Bitcoin. Can you believe I said they were too heavy on Bitcoin? Why? Because Bitcoin goes up. Bitcoin is the champion. That's the one I love. However, them being high on Bitcoin made it so that they did not take advantage of what I saw Solana doing. If you look at the year to date for Bitcoin, it's about 160, 165% up year to date. When you pay attention to what Solana is doing, it's close to 550% up year to date. See what I mean? So if you're an investor, you should be paying attention to the performance of your portfolio, which is what I'm doing. So I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. When I look over my kids' portfolios, these are the things that I'm paying attention to. Something else I'm paying attention to: Block just dropped pre-orders for their new hardware wallet, non-custodial hardware wallet. And what am I expecting from that? I'm expecting that with the reach of Block, they own Cash App. Remember this. what I'm expecting is with the reach of Block and the money that they have access to and the size that they are and the amount of customers that they're already in contact with, right? I'm expecting them to take tremendous market share from companies like Ledger and Trezor. Why? Because Ledger's a good product. I mean, I don't keep everything there anymore because, that whole fiasco that they had. Trezor's a good product. Nothing to say against their products, but the reach of Block is huge. Remember, they have people using Cash App every day. People on Cash App are buying Bitcoin. So imagine you've already got a captive audience that's growing. And Jack Dorsey's, that's the CEO of Block, Jack Dorsey's plan is to grow retail adoption of crypto. So he's got his toe in the water in different areas of the cryptoverse so that he can help push retail adoption. That's huge. That's really huge. I mean, that's basically what my company Rebel Reach is doing. Our website is probably one of the few web hosting platforms that's directly tied to crypto. If you need a website hosted, that's what we do. So tied to crypto, tied to artificial intelligence, we can take over all of your marketing, help you out, lower your prices, and keep it moving. But this is the whole idea. It all comes together in a package. So when you look at companies like Block doing things like that, when you look at things like how Chainlink is in bed with Swift, when you look at all of those things, not everything is geared toward institutional investors. A lot of these tools are geared toward retail investors. So again, review the performance of your portfolios, stocks, bonds, options, the businesses that you own, real estate holdings, crypto, all of it. Review your performance and have your finger on those numbers every single day because you want to pay attention to any opportunities that arise. So like right now, I'm praying to the Lord that you have dry powder sitting on the side to take advantage. Like I said, Fidelity coming out and having their Bitcoin spot ETF listed. Now, something else that happened, Van Eck has filed their paperwork and they're having the ticker symbol HODL, HODL. So how soon do you think that's going to be before that hits? How soon do you think it's going to be before we get news about Grayscale? How soon do you think it's going to be before we get news about BlackRock, 21 shares in ARK Invest, Bitwise, just all these companies that are already there with their paperwork for Bitcoin spot ETFs? Time is now, folks. Time is now. Anyway, I would normally get into the numbers, but I've got a lot of work to do, a lot of calls to make because things are popping. I hope you have a great day. This is Eddie J on Crypto for Grow My Bag TV. Don't forget to visit us on Grow My Bag TV because we've got a lot going on. A social media platform with tons of articles and participation. I hope you enjoy it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.